women's Viagra. Has that happened here yet? It's women's Viagra. And they had this big discussion with me. Should they make it in pill form? This is honest to God truth. It was in the newspapers. Pill form or cream, because they didn't know which would do better. And they finally decided, these idiots, will do it in cream, because if it's in pill form in a bar, a man can drop it in a woman's drink and she won't know it. But if you're in a bar and a guy goes, so where you from?
My house, it is so dirty. People wipe their feet when they leave. I hate housework.
You don't like that?
Please. He wants a hot meal. Well, I'm married 14 years. It's all over. You know, in the
What do you mean
beginning,
it's all over now?
Well, in the beginning, he used to cook and clean and carry on. Now, 14 years. He wants a hot meal? Let him sleep with Julia Child. There is nothing. I'm telling you. That's it. I serve ketchup for a vegetable. There is nothing else. Sure.
For a vegetable?
A vegetable, that's it. Tomato puree. And that's why we live in California, I'm thrilled, because we have earthquakes.
What's that got to do with it?
Oh, great. Come on. Edgar comes home. Why this pigsty? Didn't you feel the tremor? Thank God just played. Oh, kiss Daddy, you know.
Yeah, what, a 3.4 in the Richter than this?
You're damn right. Oh, I think I was lousy in bed. I stayed with my husband because I'm a widow. I said, why didn't you call out my name while we're having sex? He said, I don't want to wake you up.
This is a side of Joan I haven't seen, and I definitely didn't think I was going to see it coming towards me.
And your people, you give money with blood on it. I met your people in Vegas for 40 years. None of them have last names. None of them. They have cash fulls of... You're a poker player. A poker player. That's awesome. Beyond white trash.
Poker players are the most awesome people in the world.
Poker players are trash, darling. Trash.
Because of the way she treated him, and in the end, my friends came with stuff. Let me speak.
No,
you interrupt me every time.
You're damn right.
Are you going to let her tell you when I can speak?
And a person like you should be interrupted.
In the end, but let me say, for 6 boardrooms, I sat here and acted professional in the face of being called worse than Hitler, in the face of being calling despicable, in the face of all of that. And you know what? There's only so much a girl can take. Yes, eventually I will.
You're not a girl anymore, darling. You're a woman.
And I have to tell you, Annie, do you know what I'm going to say?
No, I have no idea.
I'm going to say, Annie, you're fired. Joan, congratulations.
Look, your appearance, you seem to be very youthful looking.
Oh, yeah, sure. Right. Compared to what?
Well, no, I just, and I wanted to know, and forgive me if this is an indelicate question, have you had a little, you know, a little...
No. No. Dave, I'm one of those women that says, as God put me, are you out of your mind? I have spent so much money, it would have been cheaper to get new DNA.
Really?
I'm telling you. In our business, you have to look good. You know, and everyone's got the boobs and the this and the that. My breasts, you know, that's the next thing I'm going to do. Oh, please.
You look fine.
They went down looking for the minors. They passed my boobs. I mean,
We swam with sharks. $250 to swim with a fucking shark. So I went over to the fattest woman I could find. And I said, I hope you have your period. It's just... so awful. Because men like women with periods. Every woman here, if you go through menopause, don't talk about it. To this day, I swear to you, I carry a tampon in my purse. If I'm in a party and nobody's paying attention, I just like open it up and drop it. Ah! I could just die. I'm having such cramps. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if they still don't notice, I just take it out of my purse and swing it around. And if they still don't notice, I stick it in ketchup and then I swing it around. My mother never told me the facts of life.
What about contraception?
Nothing. My wedding night, she said, bring along something black and sexy. I took Diana Ross. I was sitting on the edge of the bed going, now what? Puff, puff, sing. But all she told me was, man gets on top, woman gets on the bottom. I bought bunk beds. I had no idea. Call a
child by a real name.
Yes.
You know.
Well, Joan, that's a perfect,
Joan.
yeah.
There's a name.
Yeah, that's a standard, a bog standard name, isn't
There's
it?
a name that tells you nobody's going to want you.
Yeah.
Joan. Joan is Greek for no sex appeal. I looked it up.
Well, what are you talking about? Because the rumor I've heard
Yeah.
about you,
Yeah.
I say rumor.
Rumor,
The
yeah.
background information, you're getting married again.
Well, I met a very nice man, but
Yes.
he
Oh,
hasn't-
sorry, I don't...
he hasn't seen me naked yet. So I am
You can imagine.
Oh, please. No. My vibrator committed suicide. I mean, it's... No way.
I'm Melissa Rivers, and I am best known as being a TV host and a TV producer.
Oh my God, I'm turning into my mother.
Hello, I'm Joan Rivers, and I'm exhausted.
They're kind of on the attack.
Don't play the victim. In my generation, she would be known as the little whore down the block.
Can anyone tell Joan Rivers what to do?
Less work and more play.
Ugh, I drive them.
Melissa says you're not.
You'll see.
Careful.
What am I doing? What did I do? What did I do?
You definitely did criticize my weight. It's not funny, just mean and nasty, and I don't want to be in a house like that.
Whatever I said was business. You have to leave personal thoughts behind.
I bet.
You look perfect for Alaska. You know what this tells me? What? There are no gay decorators in Wyoming.
Now, what do you think about same-sex marriage, John?
I'm totally against it.
You are?
Yes,
Why?
because all my friends are gay. I'm not buying gifts. I am so...
See, I happen to be a great mother with Melissa, knock on wood, because she's a fabulous kid, you know.
Yeah.
I shouldn't knock on. I'm not that superstitious. Are you superstitious? I'm not.
No, but if I'm walking down the street and I see a ladder, I'll walk around it, you know, rather than going under. So I guess, yeah.
I have a couple. I never see Gone with the Wind with a slave. I truly, yeah. Don't ever spit in a fan. You know, there's certain basic things. Don't bob for apples with. There's certain things.
That's what you just don't do.
Oh, grow up.
Now look, you were talking.
I'm not superstitious though.
Yeah.
It's like out here, they're into everything. They're out into superstition. Astrology's very big out here now.
Do you believe in that?
No, well, I don't, but that's typical of a Gemini. It is just.
Of course, that's right.
I don't believe it. Some friend of mine waited to conceive a child so the child would be compatible in a month with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. See, I just, I conceived Melissa because I gave up the coil. It was that simple. Oh, well, no, please. You coiled out there? You sit on the bed, you bounce right off. I mean, it's crazy. You're going, hey, get away from me! I mean, I was coiled. Do you have that here?
No, we don't.
Yeah, yeah. But I gave up my coil because I was picking up Radio Free Europe. You'd be at your daughter's school and you'd hear, you know, breaker, breaker, and you know it's coming from your pants. That, and every time I crossed my knee, the garage door would open. I have no boobs. This looks good for me, though. It's push-up. It's, actually, what I do have is dropping now. I'm getting older. It's just, women know what I'm talking about. I mean, I get up in the morning when I'm not wearing a bra. I have to walk to the bathroom like this. I mean, it's just... I was glad to get married. I got a nice man as a miracle. I would have gone out with anything. Oh, no, I was desperate. I was 28 years old, and in those days, again, there was a great stigma if you were single and 28. You know, my mother had to sign up. You know, last girl before highway. I mean, she just was like. Yeah, I have no sex appeal.
Oh, now you keep
here we
saying that.
go.
Oh, look at this cover. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's been retouched. We discussed that.
Yeah.
But if I want to get jumped, I have to call the AAA. I mean, it's
You had a run-in with the fur people,
Yes.
who were anti-fur brigade.
Oh, yes. Anti-fur people threw red paint at me. I am a middle-aged woman teetering around on these gloomy pumps. Leave me alone, you know what I'm saying? You want to go after a furry celebrity, throw red paint on Victoria Principal's back. I mean, leave me alone. I didn't buy these fur. I found minks that had heart conditions. Walk behind them and go, boo! Boo! They died natural deaths.
Yes, of course.
Natural death. I don't think they were minks.
No.
Every time I put them on, I want to run around inside a wheel. I think that, you know, God knows what they are.
So they weren't minks?
I think they were, God knows. Who knows?
Gerbils.
Gerbils, or sometimes I put on the coat and I reach for nuts. You know. Don't go there.
I'm not going there.
Don't
I won't say a word.
No. We're back to President Clinton.
Tell me, politicians have been known to screw the country before, but never one at a time, have they?
This is the man we have to look up to in many ways.
And do they look? Are the Americans looking up to him?
All the young girls do.
What about the Kardashians?
Wouldn't you love to be a Kardashian? Wouldn't you love Chris to change your name? I could be Cone. Courtney, Chloe, Kim, and Cone.
Bring them up because of the drugs, you know.
That's every place now, but especially, I guess, in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. I mean, if it's white and it's on the table, they're going to sniff it. It is just, I have a friend who OD'd in the beauty shop on dandruff. I don't want to hear Bambi Feinberg. They just found a line there.
Bambi Feinberg?
Found him at Sassoon's. Mrs. Feinberg, time for your rinse. Woman was there. It was just terrible. I have a friend who had a kid born with a silver spoon in its nose. I mean, it is just all over.
Two fads. This is the big fattest state in the world. They start here before they get to New York.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, country western. Look what's walking around country western this town. You know what I mean? People that never left the city. And Jewish people. Can we talk?
Sure.
What do Jews know about country western?
don't know.
You know, we don't ride horses. We sell you the equipment. What are we doing walking around? If a Jew's going to write a country western song, it would be "I Stand By My Accountant." I mean, it is.
What do you have there? You have a little something there?
I have all my little props, and I have Edgar in here.
What do you mean you have? This is your late husband?
Yeah.
What do you mean he's in there?
I have his little ashes, a little bit of the ashes.
Is it, I mean, is that legal?
It doesn't matter. There he is.
Oh my gosh! And you carry those with you everywhere?
No, just when I go on late night, because we were banned for so long. So I like to say, "Look, we're back."
I said to the doctor the other day I had a bad cold because the flu is going around California, you know. I said, I guess the reason I've got the flu, it's going around. My doctor says, yes, so is Warren Beatty. You don't have him. I don't need that. I don't need that. Doctors are so small. Edgar has a proctologist. During the exam, he says, turn the other cheek. I mean, I just think this, you know, my gynecologist goes, there are my car keys. I mean, don't... As some of you can tell now, I'm 7.5 months pregnant. And you want to know the truth? You know how lousy you feel at night when I'm undressed, my husband looks at me and mentally dresses me? You know, when I started comedy, I was very wild for the time, but different times. The last line of my original act was, this business, it's all about casting couches, so I just want you to know my name is Joan Rivers, and I put out. And you would hear the audience, such a sweet little silly line from a girl who was 28 years old, you know, dressed up, trying to look nice. The audience, half of them laughed. Jack Lemmon saw me and walked out. Said, that's disgusting. So for my time, I was very shocking. I remember I had a joke about abortions when you weren't supposed to even say the word on television.
I have a friend who just got married. The woman is 32 years old. She had 14 appendectomies, if you know what I'm telling you. You know, back and forth to Puerto Rico. She never stopped flying. She walked down the aisle in white. Every usher went.
My manager took me out and said to me, Jonala, you're going into places you shouldn't go. It's not right. It's not right. Women shouldn't talk about that. I remember thinking, you are so wrong. This is exactly what we should be talking about.
My daughter loves me very, very much.
I was there when she gave birth. Ugh. Oh, California, they bring the parents in now to see the birth. My day having a child was better. They knocked you out with the first pain. They woke you up when the hairdresser showed. You knew nothing. It was so much better. Miss Rivers, you had a girl. Good. Good, good. Is she normal? Yeah, good, good.
Is she white? Yeah. Good. The marriage continues.